The Lord Jehovah has spoken with me, blessed people. Today the Lord had a tremendous conversation with me in the daytime. And in this conversation, I could see the sheep of Christ. There was the sheep of Christ, and they were moving in one direction towards eternity, towards the kingdom of God, eternity. And as the sheep of Christ were moving towards eternity, the Lord put me at the side as I was leading them towards eternity. I was guiding them, checking those in front, checking those behind, ensuring they were safe. But all of a sudden, then I saw in front of me, in front of the sheep, the leopard. And the leopard was seated, waiting, lying there, timing the sheep. As the sheep were heading to eternity, the leopard was seated there, lying, waiting for the sheep as they were it was sitting on their way. And so, at that moment, the Lord prompted me to attack him. So the first attack, I jumped towards him, and nothing happened. He did not move. And then a second time, the Lord again pushed me to attack him. He prompted me. He literally jacked me to attack him. And when I jumped to attack him, all of a sudden, the Lord placed a huge weapon in my hands, a huge block. I wondered how I carried that block. A huge block, probably the size of a house. The blocks, the kind you use, which are concreted, the kind you use for construction, but this time bigger. And there are these holes, like ventanas, the small holes. So I was carrying the block, and I smashed on the head of the leopard plus the trunk. And then when I looked, I saw the one part of the hind leg and the stomach still out. And the Lord presented a sword to me, and then I stabbed the stomach of the leopard and changed it. I cut it. I cut the part that had not been smashed. So that was the stomach. So I cut the stomach and cut it open with the hind leg there. So the Lord has shown me that there is a beast, that he has sent his two dreadful witnesses to fight, and they attacked the beast, and they struck the beast down. They killed the beast. They smashed the beast. So this is great news for the church, that even on your journey to the kingdom of God, the enemy cannot lay hand on you. You have the complete safety and protection of the Lord. And of course, right now, he has two very powerful hosts on the earth that are observing the movement of the sheep towards the glorious kingdom of Jesus. This is tremendous, powerful news. When I woke up, I was very joyful at this conversation of Jehovah, that finally the enemy was crushed, totally crushed. And the other time they crushed the snake, instant. There was no fight. Here also there was no fight. Instantly crushed, besmashed, in other words. Beloved people, the Messiah is coming. The enemy will lose power. He will not anymore stop the sheep from marching towards the kingdom of God Almighty. It does not matter where they are, but those that will hearken to the highway of holiness, the leopard, the enemy, the beast will not prevail on this highway. There is complete protection of the Lord. And the Lord continuously is unveiling the role of he that speaks with you in safeguarding the sheep, in giving them a safe exit from the sin, because there is going to be a clash. I've seen that the Lord has sent his two witnesses. They have crushed the leopard that was waylaying the people as they walked towards the kingdom of God. For those that want to partake of the kingdom of God, listen to this voice. It will be a tragedy on that day if you fail to listen to this voice. These two that you see moving around, this is not a joke. It's not drama. This is God the Father himself has brought a heavenly visitation on the earth. The Messiah is coming. Todah Rabbah, Todah Lachem, Todah Haverim. Shalom.